So, it is the middle of the night. I had went live this evening. I was awake, so I figured I would share my new music that I made on Saturday. Not too surprised, but whatever. My parents and my sister was stalking me again. They had like bots or whatever, just saying a lot of stupid things. And then there was more and more stupid things. So, anyways, I've been protecting my peace for the last couple of years. In case you're wondering why my water is running like the way it is, well, they turned my hot water on where it used to leak cold water and now it leaks hot water. So I turned the water up so that I don't run my hot water out. It really pays to have a brain, doesn't it? But for too long, because I'll be 42 soon enough this month, they've been harassing me and stalking me for way too long. Like I said about protecting my peace, that means I chose to not deal with them any longer, and the family court judge agreed with me on May 5th, 2025. We were both in agreement upon this, that to end the relationship is what she said. I had took my parents, my sister, and her husband to family court to get orders of protection, and she said to end the relationship. And she was talking to me because the others weren't really, they were just in their own little world, and she didn't really have anything to say much, because that was it. Like, that was what we was focused on, and I was just appreciative that she could see me as a person and not like I wanted to just feel safe, and that's why I even took them there in the first place. But the constant stalking, harassment, is gang stalking. They hack into my insurance. I believe there's a life insurance policy on my head and they want to kill me. But it's a really bad, like, how serious they are, how the lengths they've gone to try to induce psychosis. And this is supposed to be normal for me. And they just sit there like, they were thoroughly entertained tonight. Just saying a bunch of dumb shit. Like, it was taking them back to like old times anytime they got to like clown in my face. Anyways, it's over. So I'm not even gonna say it's so triggering. It's annoying. Like, it's just a reminder of why I walked away. And I told them all, I said on my video, like, or on my live, like, you know, you guys are stalking and harassing me. I just want to be left alone. They were trying to stealing my electricity from downstairs. My parents, my sister, anyways, I have to move, obviously. But they had bought the house a few years ago just to take it from me. I have been here 8 years. I've been living in this same house. So it wasn't that I was such a terrible person, and so that's why this happened. They just convinced themselves that, you know, they could just try to clown on me forever. But in reality, they are the clowns. But it's gonna suck for them when they don't have this at all, and they can just watch. When I started my YouTube, I didn't say a damn thing about these idiots. I made my YouTube so I could make music or show my music. I started making music, recording professionally in the library downtown since 2016. Yes, it's all very professional. It's just that it's free. And I tell people this all the time. I am not a gatekeeper. I don't try to stop anybody from doing successful things in life, like make music. Actually, I like to help people, and I don't discriminate in any way. You could be anybody and you want to make music, and you can do that with me, and I have no problem. I would assist you, take you to the studio. You can sing, rap, poetry, whatever. The video camera stuff I'm not as great with, but the people in the library are good about helping. But this is the kind of person I am. I also want to help people with, you know, things like that I've gone through as well, like this mental health stuff. I've gone through domestic violence, which has not been a problem since 2016, and I've been getting consistent mental health treatment since 2010, so that's 16 years. And because it's got, like, the last few years though, I've really learned a lot about what is healthy, and like just what works for me as far as what's healthy when you separate yourself from these assholes, because that's the best thing that you can do. It's, you put up boundaries, and then if people keep walking all over them, then you have to let them go, let them know, like, no, I don't deserve this shit. I know my eyes look pretty cool right now. It's just like whatever lighting you have around you. I've learned a lot about a lot of things, and I believe it's about when you focus on yourself and doing the right things, like you're not putting negative energy on others, but just always positive. And that's how I've always been. But it's, my parents and my sister were projecting their shitty energy on me, getting in the way of my hopes, my goals, my dreams. And honestly, I just, like I said, I got tired. I gave them too many chances. I knew what they did, but it's like, you don't want to believe people are so messed up. But when they are and they show you who you are, then pay attention. And I was never stupid. But it's like you're born into something like this, and you try to give people a chance. You try to teach them, because that's what I tried to do. I tried to teach them right from wrong, but they just want to be like little middle schoolers. Junior high, because they're old. Middle school started for me in 8th grade, because 7th grade was junior high. I was just talking about this in my live. As you can see, I'm not crazy, but my parents and my sister are, and I would like to be left alone. I'm speaking on this harassment that they were just doing, and it needs to stop. Like, I don't want this to be my life anymore, but I don't know what the law is going to do to accommodate me to get them to stop. I've been told by my lawyers to speak up and document this stuff. So if there's something else that we could be doing to better serve, like, I want to help better serve the community. And again, Buffalo, New York, the public library downtown, anybody can go and record music for free, or record videos. There's a green screen. There's also like other stuff, technology that's really cool. Like, you have to come see for yourself. It's called the Launchpad Makerspace, and it's at 1 Lafayette Square, Buffalo, New York, 14201. That's downtown Buffalo, New York. Anyway, I just wanted to speak on this so I can help kind of ease my mind, because they try these fear tactics. Like, my sister was on there, and then she's talking about harassment charge. Like, you're the one harassing me. Your husband, you guys have him messing with the freaking, or somebody, one of you guys is messing with my hot water. But I have paperwork proving that you guys were trying to steal my electricity. And there's just so many other things. So many, and it's been documented. So again, as soon as I can move, I will. But until then, you just gotta leave me the fuck alone. I'm not making threats. I promise you, if you come near me, like, I'm gonna defend my family. Like, you cannot come and bother They know they cannot come up here and bother me. But again, I have complex PTSD because of the idiots. And they are they are very idiotic. That's the reality of it. And this whole situation is, I don't want to be part of this at all anymore. And I'm going to do my best to not even engage at all. But they're not going to ruin me. They're not going to ruin or stop me from doing my